Let me tell you a story about four adjacent parishes. Four parishes where the people live in close proximity and deal with one another a lot. But the way that each parish sees the world is extremely different. So we're going to go round parish by parish and think about all sorts of different perspectives on life and characterise the way that people living in these parishes think. The first parish I'm going to call the thinking parish. This parish is run by a priest who is a professor. The epistemology of the people in this parish could probably be best described as sceptical. That is to say, the way that they get to truth is subjective. And in fact, truth itself is subjective. There's no ultimate reality. Thinking about ethics, there's a similar level of disdain. Morality is also subjective to these people. If you ask these people how they think about themselves, what is their identity, they would say that humanity is but a stepping stone. They are a transient vessel that will one day be done away with in favour of something greater. If you tried to engage people from this parish in a discussion of finance, you would find them to be completely apathetic. To them, the economy is totally uninteresting. If you talked to them about politics, you'd find that they are elitist. They think that a set of intellectual people with bigger brains and brighter ideas, need to show the way to everybody else and lead the whole of the world forwards. Looking back through history, you won't find a great deal of insight here. But in fact, their mindset is postmodern. They reject meta-narratives thoughtfully. They've considered the meta-narratives, and they believe that they do not apply. The end for these people, the ultimate thing that individuals within this group should move towards is transcendence. Let's go beyond the limits of humanity. So that's interesting. There's the thinking parish, but right next door is a quite different group of people, but they share a certain amount in common. I'll call this the caring parish. The priest of this parish is in fact a child. A common saying on the lips of these people is, "From the mouths of babes, wisdom may be found." As you may realise, their epistemology is extremely trusting. And to them, truth is actually intuitive. You can discover it from within. Ethically, this group of people are extremely collective. Ultimately, the greatest moral achievement would be to achieve equality. Thinking about their own identity and the identity of others, the principle that guides them is victimhood, and they see all of humanity as being in chains in some sense. Engage these people in a discussion of finance, you will find a certain degree of pragmatism. They see individualism as the current status quo, and they accept that it's not going to be abolished anytime soon. But they do look forwards to one day establishing a different system. The ultimate aim for individuals in this parish is honour. They want to be seen by others in the parish as good people, and that's the greatest achievement that any person in their mind could achieve. Let's look at a third parish, and this is the faithful parish. And their priest is literally a priest, because their epistemology is religious. To them, truth is revealed. It doesn't come from within, but truth is from without. In terms of finance, they are rather suspicious. The economy to them has some use, it has some merit, but should be viewed ultimately with skepticism and distrust. It's dangerous. Politically, you would find these people to be extremely conservative. They view the world as containing pockets of order, Perhaps they live in a place that has some vestige of a previous order. And if they can't return to it, at least they will fight entropy and try to maintain what's around them that is good. The way they prefer to look at history is as heroic. They look at key individuals who bent history to their will. And that is the key insight that they will bring to the table in any discussion of history. The ultimate aim for individuals in this place is to be stoic. They want to learn how to resist temptation, and in that is their minds key to true morality. So we find ourselves having travelled around 3 parts of the kingdom, and now we're in the working parish, the final parish to look at. There is no priest in this parish. They view that individuals should run their own lives. Their epistemology is based on empiricism. Truth is actually discovered. Ethically, they look at things extremely locally. Morality actually is relational. The core of being a good person is about how you treat those around you, your friends and family. Identity in this place, they see themselves and those around them as fundamentally strong. Humanity is a powerful and mostly positive force. Financially, they view the world in a principled way. They have a few simple, straightforward rules, but perhaps you could sum it up by saying that a strong economy saves lives. You can see that they see the economy being strengthened as a fundamentally good thing, and it isn't subservient to other moral considerations. Politically, perhaps the best way to sum these people up would be as minarchist. They want to maximize the freedom of individuals. And when they look back through history, they see things as a series of cycles. One of the key cycles that they would see is the idea that good times make weak men make bad times make strong men, and strong men make good times. There are other cycles that they might point to that are longer or shorter periods of time. And finally, what end do these individuals work towards? Well, quite the opposite of the idea of a deontological ethic, these people are totally utilitarian. They want to look at the consequences of a set of actions and maximize human flourishing. If I could take you to this land, to look around the kingdom at the 4 parishes, I wonder, where would you choose to live? Where would you feel at home?